Hi guys, I think we're live. Okay, hi. All right. I'm pretty sure like no one is even gonna see this, but if someone sees this, hi, I'm Jewel. I'm a nutritionist, a mom, a content creator, and I am on a personal journey of figuring out how to post 30 YouTube videos in 30 days. So this is day 3. And honestly, I started like July 1st. It's July 9th, so I have missed some things. I've missed some days. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and post every single day of July, but that didn't work out. So I am now posting just 30 videos in 30 days. So I have a lot of makeup work to do here before the end of the month, but it's gonna be fine. We're gonna get this figured out because I did figure out a lot of cool stuff. Sorry, I'm like doing my hair while I do this because my hair's not done at all and it's so messy. Um, but I have learned so much, even though I haven't posted. I've only posted some shorts, but I haven't posted a longer form video because I have been trying to figure out how to. And that is the point. Like the point of my entire thing of me posting on here and doing a 30-day challenge with myself. I love like a good challenge, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm doing it because I really want to be able to figure out how to fit YouTube longer form content into my life, which is really hard for me to do because I don't have a lot of time. I work full time. I have a 9 to 5 job, which I love. But I also am a mom with 3 kids and working on building a personal brand in content creation. And so, I'm a little busy. I used to run a nutrition company where I would do nutrition appointments and see all of my clients, which I miss so much. So if you're one of my nutrition clients, I miss you guys so much. I'm trying to figure a way to still see you. I've even considered, should I just like go be a coach at Weight Watchers? Like, what should I do so I can be able to fit you guys into my life without it being like a huge undertaking of having to manage everything? I just really want to coach people. That's all I really want to do. But I don't have the bandwidth to do all of the business things behind the scenes. So I have pivoted my business into content creation because that is something I can do with my kids and something I can do as a mom. I've also started working on building products that can go with what I do as a content creator. For example, my brand, my personal brand, which is actually very much me, is like in everything that I put that I am Jewel, a hot mess mom. I teach about wellness, dance eventually, because you guys don't know, but I am a Zumba instructor. Like I am. And I have not been able to do any Zumba teaching since I got my certification in 2019, but I'm going to change that this year and I'm going to teach my first Zumba class. And I'm so pumped because, again, that is something I can do with my kids. So I've had to like pivot my business process into something that I can do as a mom. And I'm not trying to replace my income because I love my job and I don't really want to leave it because I love it. And it's honestly so good for me, like really healthy for my mind. And so as I'm going through all of these changes and things, pivoting my business, I can't turn my business brain off. So I have to like, I can't do the same business structure as I was doing before. So I'm doing a different business structure and one that works for my motherhood life. And so that is more of a product-based business. This is my product, my first little product. It is a sticker that says, "I'm literally just a girl," and it's a cell phone and it says Hot Mess Mom Club. So cute, right? So I'm like, hello? I'm just kidding. Um, but anyways, so I've pivoted my business into content creation and having product. So a product-based business where I was in a service-based business before. And so I'm really excited about having started working on this pivot. I started in January and it's been an amazing journey so far. I love TikTok and I've grown a lot on TikTok and I'm so proud of myself because this month, by the end of this month, I will get to 7,000 followers, which is kind of a big deal. Once you get to 10,000, you're like, whoa, this is big. You start making income from your content. So it's like, oh wow, that's incredible. Um, and I've always wanted to do that on YouTube as well because I always have so much to say. And like, I love teaching. I love helping, talking to people and teaching them about stuff. And I've been on live on Facebook and my Facebook group for years. So I've always wanted to be able to do like more content online, but I never had the ability to do that because in my business, I was doing the service, I was doing the nutrition counseling. And so I couldn't really do, or coaching, nutrition coaching. I couldn't really do, the all of the social like I wanted to. I mean, I could, but at a smaller scale because it's kind of crazy. I'm gonna work on a video about the anatomy of a business because there's so many functions within a business. It's like the product or service, whichever you are selling, the product or service, and then there is the marketing, there is the sales, there is the administrative rules where it comes like the back end of managing all the admin. Um, and then there is the customer service. So you see, like, there's so much in a business. And I kind of needed to figure out, okay, how can I consolidate my business and my brain of like being such a creative ADHD girly? Like, how do I consolidate all of that into something that fits motherhood? And for me, that was content creation and starting a little, shop. And so I'm so excited that I still get to do having a business while I work full time because I really do love my job and stuff. And so I'm blessed in that I love it. And so I'm really excited about that. And because I'm doing this, I wanted to get on YouTube and start talking about my journey, talk about what I'm doing, my journey in business, my journey in nutrition, my journey in my work right now. And because my job is to help create get the relationships built to have preceptors within our clinical nutrition program at UNT Health Science Center. So I definitely want to make some videos on strategic partnership as well because I think that's so cool and I just love sharing basically. That's kind of a thing about me is I love to share what I'm learning and share it online. So it's just been a thing, but I think I'm also a millennial, so maybe that's a thing. I don't know. But so longer form content on YouTube is something that I've been wanting to do. Now that I've kind of gotten the hang of TikTok, I'm like, okay, let me focus on my longer form content on YouTube. And so I literally asked ChatGPT to help me with some questions of like what to talk about while I share my journey in content creation, because that is my 30-day challenge. I don't know what I'm really going to be talking about, but I kind of like set the tone to be talking about how I'm working on building myself as a content creator and pivoting my business because I don't know, maybe somebody wants to hear about that one day or now, who knows. I also really want to talk about my rheumatoid arthritis journey. So my brain's kind of like got a lot of ideas of things I want to talk about. And I should put a schedule together. Wouldn't that be good? Um, for my 30-day challenge, I should put a schedule together. That would be great. I'm going to do that. Maybe I'll do that today. I'm on my lunch break right now, and so I'm gonna have to hurry up and get this done because also on my lunch break, I have to go pick up my son from school because he's been begging me to pick him up, although my mom normally takes him home for me, but he really wants me to pick him up, so that's okay. I'll do that. And but I wanted to make this video while I have a kid-free moment and answer the question that ChatGPT has for me. So the question is what I hope to learn from daily YouTube posting. Okay, so my thing is should I post it in the comments? Okay, maybe. Does that come up? Okay, yes. So wait, edit layout? No. Okay, so banner, maybe? Use this. This is an example of a banner. Click a banner to show it on screen. Oh, okay. Okay, create a banner. Scroll across the bottom to add banner. Okay, let's hide that. Okay, this is what I'm going to be talking about now. What I hope to learn from my daily YouTube posting. Okay, so something I really hope to learn from this is what the F I even want to talk about in the first place, because I feel like I've always wanted to be on YouTube, and I'm a YouTube girl. Like, I love YouTube. I watch YouTube more than I watch any regular television. Like, I have premium. So I love YouTube. So I've been like, what do I even want to talk about on YouTube? Um, that is what I really want to be learning from my YouTube challenge, really, is what I hope to learn from daily YouTube posting is, yeah. I'm gonna write that in the banner again. What I hope to learn, what I want to talk about on YouTube. I hope to learn what to figure out. I hope to figure out what the F I want to even talk about here on YouTube. Okay. Add banner. Show. Okay, that's what I want to figure out. Because I feel like it's so hard. I don't really want to niche down. That's a business term of like, this is what I'm specifically going to be talking about, because I am definitely an ADHD person, a neurodivergent creative being. And I want to talk about everything. And I don't want to just stay in one lane because I don't know how, and my brain doesn't work like that. As I've been like making content and working full time, momming, and like everything I do every day, like, and then like focusing on this, trying to figure out how to do this, I have learned some things about my brain that have been so cool and helpful. Oh, there's the mailman. Okay, so what those things are is that I have a lot of likes of things, like my favorite things, like my hobbies. I never really got to focus on hobbies before in a long time because I was running a business. Now that I'm in content creation, I can just be a creative person and focus on whatever I want to post, which I love. And my hobbies are, well, content, creating content, and dance, and cooking, and nutrition, and business, of course, and learning, podcasts, audiobooks. Running. Okay, these are my hobbies. So, and whatever I talk about on YouTube, I want it to be something I actually enjoy and things I'm into, because otherwise, like, that's not even fun. This is like my creative outlet. This is like, you know, my like thing I'm doing for me. And so, yeah. Oh, design. I also love designing things. Oh, and drawing. I also love drawing. So I learned so much about myself through this content creation journey, and I feel like I'm just in the right place of doing this. Like having my job that is for my, like income, but also my personal development, because my job is in a place that I feel that I've always wanted to be, which is at this university. I've always wanted to be there as a student. I am there as a staff member right now, but it doesn't mean that I'm not going to be a student soon, because I might. And I've always wanted to be in medicine, and I will be one day. Maybe not right now because I have these babies, but one day I will, and I'm there living in it right now. Oh yeah, manifesting is another thing I'm really into. Also conspiracy theories. So, yeah, this video is my day 3 of figuring out how to post longer form content on YouTube. And okay, so I want to be posting about all of the different hobbies I have. So, or all the things I love. Oh, comedy. I also love comedy. So you'll probably see on my page here on YouTube, I have a bunch of different playlists, and it's playlists of different things that I tend to make content about. And I didn't know this about myself until I started making content, that these are kind of my things. These are like, if I were to be a book myself, if I was a book, it would be like all these different chapters are within the book. And it's like chapter 1, dance. That's how I started my life in general as a ballerina. Dance, nutrition, business, art, um, oh, funny stuff, mom humor. So it's kind of like, you see how it's like all categorized. So I made a playlist on my YouTube page of all my favorite things. Um, and kind of the content I've been naturally making, which has been kind of cool. And so I didn't know those were kind of like what's going on in this brain, but now that I'm making content, it's showing. And I think that is so freaking cool. And so I wanted to just share this with you guys because that is why what I hope to learn from my daily YouTube posting. And yeah, I feel like I am. So another thing that I hope to learn, I hope to figure out what the F I want to even talk about here on YouTube. Another thing I hope to learn is, okay, I'm gonna put this one. I'm gonna put how to fit long form content into my daily routine. Save. Okay, that is what I also want to figure out. So, and that's actually why I'm doing this on live right now, because I am just doing it off the cuff. Like, I'm not even going to edit this. The editing part of making videos and content is what takes a long time. Me just rambling and talking about a topic is not as hard for me. It's the content editing part that's hard. And it's not even hard. I actually enjoy it. It takes time. And because my time is limited, I don't have the ability to do a bunch of editing right now. But I figured if I just make content and put it out there, if it's not perfect and beautiful with like transitions and stuff, like, oh, well, it is what it is. I'm just going to put it out there because this is what I can do right now. And I'm trying to figure out how to fit it into my routine, and that's the point of the 30-day challenge. And so this is taking me, like 20 minutes of my time to do it live. And so I feel like that's a hack. That's like a cool, easy way to do it. If you don't mind, like just kind of like rambling like I am. So yeah, I hope to figure that out. And I hope to figure out what I want to even post about, but I kind of feel like I'm figuring that out at the same time, but I need it to be a little bit more like structured process. So that's kind of what I'm up to on this challenge right now. Let me see what my next question is from ChatGPT. Okay, the next thing that ChatGPT wants me to talk about is the behind the scenes of trying to film content tomorrow, or I'm going to say day 4 topic. The behind the scenes of trying to add banner. Okay. Day 4 topic is behind the scenes of trying to film with 3 kids. That's so funny. So I will definitely do that, and I'm going to take a challenge with that, and I'm going to actually film a content about a product, film content about a product with my kids and see how it goes. And I'll show y'all the behind the scenes. That'll be funny. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for joining me on day 4 of my 30-day challenge, and I will see you guys soon. Hopefully tomorrow, because if you see me tomorrow, then you know that I am figuring out how to get this thing into my life. So yay. Okay. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.